Sir? Manivasaham, sir?
Good morning, madam.
Sir, start, sir.
என்னோட லேப்டாப் இது லிங்க் பண்றேன்.
ஓகேங்க சார்.
இந்த லிங்க் பண்ணிட்டு நான் ஆரம்பிச்சிடுறேன்.
ஓகேங்க சார். ஓகே.
Good morning to all.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Okay.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Can you able to hear my voice?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, laptop ID, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, money TJ ne irukum.
Are you joined, sir?
Yes, we have joined.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Shall we start, sir, now?
Yes.
1 second,
Yes,
ma'am. Record on manikan.
This call is now being recorded.
A pleasant good morning to all. I'm very glad to declare that we have passed 4 days of national level virtual workshop on research methodology, and we are stepping into 5th day. Sunshine is a welcome thing. It brings a lot of brightness. To bring more brightness to our workshop, I call Dr. J. Punita, Assistant Professor, Department of English, to deliver a glad welcome.
Once positive action, combined with positive thinking, result in success. Self-belief and hard work will always give you success, but to have success of value, we need some occasion and access to knowledge. This workshop is one such occasion. Good morning to everyone attending this national level virtual workshop on research methodology, and I welcome you all. It is a great honor for me to welcome your dignitaries and all of you in this occasion. First of all, I welcome your respected chief guest, Dr.A. MANIVASAHAM, guest faculty School of Physics, Madurai Kamaraj University, Madurai. Once again, I welcome you, sir, on behalf of your college and also the participants of this workshop. It's a great privilege for me to welcome the Honorable Secretary, sir, and our respected Principal, Madam. I really welcome all the participants, teaching staff, non-teaching staff members, and also welcome the coordinators of this workshop. But still, I do not wish to take too much time. Once again, I welcome you all for this workshop.
Thank you, Punita ma'am, for your glad welcome. Success is most often achieved by those who don't know that failure is inevitable. To know about the successful person by the words of Dr. S. Anita Raj, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics. Ma'am?
Uh, Good morning to all. Gather here for the national level workshop on research methodology organized by Prince College of Arts and Science. On behalf of our management, I welcome our chief guest, Dr.A. MANIVASAHAM, Guest Faculty School of Physics, Madurai Kamaraj University, Madurai. He proposed to deliver his speech in the topic Innovative and Real-Time Research Methods for this wonderful section. He published 11 research articles in the international journals and he presented 13 articles in the national level as conferences. He written 2 books and he delivered his valuable thoughts to readers. I hope this section is leads to us in the new way of approach. It is our pleasure to welcome you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Yes.
Thank you for your brief intro, ma'am. Excellence is not being the best, it is doing your best. To give us the best in the topic, innovative and real-time research methods, I would like to welcome Dr. A. MANIVASAHAM, Guest Faculty School of Physics, Madurai Kamaraj University, Madurai. Sir, this session is yours, sir.
Yes, thank you, madam. And first of all, I have to thank the secretary, principal, and director, co-director, and coordinators for giving me the best opportunity to share my views with the participants. And when we say this research, the role of research methodology is a vast area. A lot of subdivisions are there in the research methodology, and starts from the research to a computation of research. The research depends upon the individual till the death. That means a person want to do research, he has to share the views through publications. So in what way he is going to publish? For that, we need the trend or the real time in the ongoing research world. So therefore, I have chosen my topic for the innovative and the real-time approach for the research. So the research methodology is having this innovative and research. See, just I want to share my slides. Okay, my slide is visible?
Yes, sir. The slide is visible now, sir.
Okay.
Kindly carry on, sir.
See, the research methodology is a vast area, I said. In that, the innovative and real time is a very, very small part. So we are going to discuss, and we are going to see how to create an innovative and real-time method. Okay. Now we are coming for the subject. Before going to the topic, research. See, if you say research is to find the answer in intellectual and practical problems by applying scientific methods, by systematic or collecting data and analyzing information. When you say the research, it consists of a different way of approach. Just I have mentioned here, intellectual and practical problem. See, whatever the problems we have come across in our research or findings, when you go for a new approach or to rectify the old ones or to update the research finding we have collected, the intellectual and practical problems can be implemented to convert the old into new by applying scientific method. See, whatever the paper that have published or in the press is said to be a older one. So now, day and day, we are having a development in the field of research. We are having a lot of scientific methods. By applying each and every method to have a shortest and fine result in the same approach. And now we are coming to systematic and collective data. See, nowadays, computer have given a loss, that means a very wide area of application in research. When you say systematic process of collecting data, that means we can diagnose the disease from the output of questions. By sequence of questions, a patient, he has a disease or not, can be identified. In computer, they are saying data mining. See, by collecting all the data and analyzing the information through the output of questions, we can understand whether the patient is having a disease or not. So therefore, the research has a different view, and by understanding the phenomena and the result arrived, we can write a paper or we can develop a research article. So in what way we can able to present the research article is an important thing. So now we are coming for the types of research. See, in the previous slide, what we have discussed is given here. That means research is on different way. Explanatory and formulative research, and descriptive research, diagnostic research, hypothesis testing research. Generally, the researchers will choose the formulative research and descriptive research. Only very few researchers select the hypothesis testing, because formulative research and diagnostic research will give quick result and the papers will get easily accepted. But when you go for hypothetical testing research, the reference or the journals that going to publish will be very, very less. So therefore, if you cover all these concepts in a paper, then we can easily publish in all types of journals. So when you come for explanatory or formulative research, which is a very, very fundamental thing, we can choose any paper and we can go for advancement in that paper, because day by day we are having lot of development in the scientific, that means instruments or the way of getting data. So everything is easily available. So therefore, whatever thing get published is the older one. So we can update, we can introduce our own concept to the recent trend. So therefore, explanatory or formative research is a fundamental or basic thing before writing a paper. Descriptive, so way of writing a research article. So when you have a descriptive nature, then we can go for a large explanations and pointing the new advancement in that paper. By comparing, the diagnostic research comes under. So we are having a older thing or older data articles, so that can be compared and we can diagnose this. So when you come for a hypothetical research, so whatever the data we have obtained, everything is implemented as a hypothesis. Then it is published. That is a conclusion. So this is the important thing we have to remember when you come for a research or article. So now characteristics of research. See, this thing we have discussed in past 3 days. So therefore I didn't go for in depth. So what is the main thing? See, if you take an article, first, what is the solution they are giving? Identify it. Then experience or empirical evidence. So what is the empirical evidence or experiments done in that article should be identified. Then observation and description. So whatever the article we have chosen or we have selected for the next stage of development should fulfill all the characteristics we have mentioned here. So therefore, selecting an article for our research is very, very important. So therefore, we have to go one by one article, read the article carefully and select it and put it in a sequence. So if these characteristics are fulfilled, then the article can be further developed as a research for our work. Okay, so that's here to remember. Then this is the continuation of the characteristics. So here they have, you have mentioned, that means courage. If you are selecting an article that gives very liquid data, that means they are not giving a finalized conclusion. So that is courage. We need a courage because we have selected the article and we thought that it is a best one, but it is not giving information what we have selected. But we should not lose our confidence. So therefore it is requiring courage. Then passion and unhappy. So we should not go through the article quickly. Read line by line, observe it, digest it. Then what is the content? What is the conclusion they have mentioned in each and every article. This thing we have to remember, very, very important in an article. Okay, now we are coming for the next one. How to start? See, we have selected articles. Articles means published in journal, whether it is a national or international journals. Go through the articles, whether the articles fulfill all the characteristics what we have mentioned here. After that, question the article. That is, what this article conclude, whether it gives a proper conclusion or a liquid conclusion. That means some article does not finitely says this thing should achieve. So that is we call it as a liquid nature. So that conclusion or article should be read once again. So therefore, by posting a several questions over an article, we can identify whether they have done that work exactly or not. If the questions or the characteristics are not fulfilled, then the article should be ignored. So therefore, questioning the article is an important task, and making a statement. The statement obtained from the conclusion should be recorded. See, in the previous slide itself, I said recording. What is the recording? Each and every article conclusion should be recorded in a tabular format. This is the author, this is the method of research, and these are the experiments he have done, characteristics he have done, and these are the output in each and every characteristics. Everything should be recorded, and what is the conclusion obtained in that article. So each and everything should be recorded. So then only we can start our work. So first, we have to select different articles. Then we are questioning the each and every article. And some article will give the finite results that is recorded. So this is the way of filtering. So each and every article will have the same title, and the output is filtered. So therefore, to start our work, we have to filter the unwanted things. So we had a good record. By using the record, we can go for our research. Okay. Now, what is a research? See, we can say a research means research. See, in the world, everything is existing. Only we are redefining or updating the concepts, and the concepts are introduced with respect to the new advancement of technology and scientifics. So therefore, we can say research means research, or redefining the older ones. Redefining the older ones. So that we are coming to the next one. See, innovative research. What is innovative? When you say innovative, the thinking should be in different manner or unusual way of thinking to solve the current problems or difficulties of the surrounding. Nowadays, we are having COVID-19. See, how to solve this in a different way. See, in olden days, each and every disease is treated with a different the leaves or the herbs like that. When the disease is get cured, the herb is repeatedly given to the patient and the treatment is or the development or the recovery of the patient is noted. That is, we call it as a innovative. So we have to think different. So what will happen if Albert Einstein is a poet or a traveler? So we cannot have so many outputs in physics or chemistry or mathematics. So therefore, since his thinking is innovative in a different manner, so he is achieved a lot of scientific outputs. So therefore, when we are going to do a research work, first keep your mind silent. Then think about the article outputs we have recorded. After that, questioning. So first you have to remember, select the article which you like it and question what is the output. Everything is recorded. Digest it. Now keep your mind silent. Now question the articles. Then you'll have a different way. So that we call it as innovative. Then only we can have a different way of thinking in the field of research. See, my father used to say, since he is a professor and I'm a student, when I studied in MSc, everyone says we want to go for do projects and what type of projects we want to do. He used to say a lot of projects in and around you. What is the meaning of it? That means each and every day we are crossing several hurdles and requirements and whatever the things we come across, everything is recorded in our mind. So therefore, what is the easiest way of getting solution? How to eradicate or rectify the hurdles? So think differently. So that gives you the innovative. So now we are coming for the next one. How to identify the innovative identities. So main source of outcome. So if you are having an article, what is the source to get that outcome? Identify it. Then select the alternative source, whether a different approach can solve this particular problem. Identify it. Then fine tuning, adjust the variables to exact the same source. So that is fine tuning. Substitute the source. Since we are having a fundamental or older techniques to obtain this output, now we are having a different approach. So substitute the older one with a new approach. Repeat it until the criteria and the quality is achieved. This thing we have to remember. This thing we have to remember. See, innovative means substituting the older ones by the requirement should be fully satisfied by substituting the new ideas. And we have to remember the criteria and qualities should be achieved. So what are the criteria and qualities? We are going to see the following slide. Now we are coming for the real time. See, what is a real time? Real time generally says present situation. Now the COVID-19. Already I have said hurdles you come across, simplified way of identified. Then compare with the other solution or results, requirement, your problems or need. So these are the things we have to relate your findings. Then only the real time is achieved. So generally the present situation play a vital role. After that only we can go for the other requirements. So whatever the article we have selected, that should get adopted for the present situation. That means new technology and availability of requirements. Everything should be adopted. So now we are coming for research process. When you say research, we have to research and repeat it for several times to have a same output. Then only we can able to publish a paper. So first identify the problem from the older ones, redefine it. Now apply it for the new technology. So for that we are having the process. So in this process, everything is repeated. So you can say, defining the research problem. First identify. So I want to do research in thin film. Then what is the requirement now? First identify it. What is the basic and simplified format for the thin film? So that is the definition of research problem. Identify the articles, new approaches in thin film. So that is the review concepts and theories of finding. And formulate it. So what is the way? What is the easiest way? What are the possibility we can do the thin film? Then research, design and research for your sample. So what is the recent trend? What is the requirement? Now we are having photoelectric current. So therefore photoelectricity is an important one. So therefore we can convert the thin film to generate electricity. So in a small area. So therefore we can go for individual sampling. So then collecting a data. I said the thin film used to produce electricity. So what are the types of thin film that produce electricity? Collect all the data. So which is the best one? Easiest one? Find it. So that is the collection of data. Analyze it. then interpret it. So which is the easiest way? Then in that easiest way, what are the availabilities of new article present? Abstract it, then do the research. So this is the way of doing a research in a cycle. When you do repeat, we can obtain a clear-cut solution. That is the output, finalized output. Now we are coming for the next one, criteria. See, I said whenever we are having an article, so the criteria should be fulfilled. So choose the articles that has clearly defined. Research process should be detailed. Research design thoroughly planned. High ethics standard applied. So these are the criteria we are having. We should have in the research article. So that is an important one. Then quality. Whenever we are having a new approach, that should have a quality, systematic, logic, empirical, and repeatability, creativity, used for multiple methods. See, that means whatever the research article published is an older one, and we want to introduce a new concept or new method in that research, then this should be followed. So we know that older, that means we have done a lot of research. They have given the article, but we are introducing a new concept, and that should fulfill all these qualities. That is very important. Now we will go for that. See, what is a new and old research articles? Whatever the thing or the concept get published or yet to publish are said to be a older one. See, the article in press is said to be a older one. So therefore, whatever the article is said to be the older one or yet to publish. Then what is new thing? The concept you have achieved. That is a new thing. You have to apply the concept in the new article. That should be the new one. So therefore, collect all the articles that is said to be the old ones. So we can put a reference, and whatever the concept you have identified in your mind, that is the new one. Implement that new one in the old article, then the article will get published. That is the very important thing we have to remember. Now, the article, we have seen this one. I'm skipping this. Need of research. This is the thing we have already seen. What is the requirement for an article in the first? So therefore, we have to identify the old one and new one. I am giving a simple concept here. All this diagram I have published in the international journal. See, this 4 diagram will have 2 concepts, but the first diagram is similar to the second one. The second diagram is similar to the fourth one. So these two diagrams are similar. These two diagrams are. What is behind these two? So when you put the same diagram in all the articles, the plagiarism comes effect. But I have converted this 2 dimension into 3 dimension. So therefore, it is a new idea, new concept. And here, the electrospray method is a 2-dimensional diagram. Convert that one into 3 dimension. So therefore, it is a new method, real time, advancement in the older diagram, like that. So the old things should be updated with the new technology and ideas. That is, we call it as a real-time methods. Whatever the thing we have observed from the previous article should be converted into the real approach. This we call it as a real-time methods. So now I am coming for the conclusion. Innovative refers to the new thoughts, new ideas, whatever we are obtaining from the previous article, that is we call it as a innovative. When you say real time, the recent or surrounding task should be substituted. The requirement should be substituted in the new article. That is, we call it as a real time. And the methods, we call it as a real time methods or innovative methods. So therefore, this should be applied. Then the article will get easily published. So I have to thank the management secretary, principal, and director and core director for giving me the best opportunity to share my ideas with the participant. And if you have any question, you can ask me. Thank you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, as you said, we need to be innovative in doing research. First basic question I have is, how do we identify appropriate research methods for a problem, sir? Is there any formula or technique or methodology with which we can identify whether we can do multiple regression or factor analysis? How to be innovative in selecting an appropriate research method which is simple and also easy to follow, sir?
Very good. When you are saying lot of things available in your research method, then collect it. Collect the data, identify which gives the nearest solution, arrange it, then interpret it. Why it has the clear-cut solution, and merge it. Definitely you will have a simplified method. So that is the main thing. For example, when you take neural network, physiologic, all these things. So all this obtained from the previous data. Where we get the previous data? From the articles. So article gives the fundamental concept. By applying a new approach, we get a same solution in a finite format, in short duration.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Any other question?
Scholars, if there is any queries? Scholars? Scholars, if there is any queries? Yeah, tell me.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Sir, thank you for your innovative speech, sir. That was really a useful session for the scholars.
Thank you.
Before moving to vote of thanks, kindly give your valuable feedback in the shared link. It's a sign of mediocrity when you demonstrate gratitude with moderation. I call Dr. V. Sridevi, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, to deliver the vote of thanks. Sridevi, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. A warm and cheerful mid-morning wishes to one and all joined here. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks to have been asked on this occasion. My heartfelt thanks to our most valued Honorable Chief Guest, Dr.A. Manivasaham Sir, Guest Faculty, School of Physics, Madurai Kamaraj University, Madurai. The way you explained about the preparation of article was not only excellent, but also it is the need of the hour. Think differently. That phrase impressed me a lot. Thank you very much, sir, for your valuable speech. I like to express our sincere thanks to our Honorable Secretary, sir, for the constant support and encouragement. I also wish to express my gratitude to our principal for the moral support and guidance. Here, I wish to acknowledge our gratitude to our participants for making this event successful. I'm happy to express my thanks to our organizers who worked for this event round the clock. Ultimately, a special thanks to the teaching and non-teaching staff members for their unflinching support and coordination. Once again, I thank
Please,
you all for
madam,
giving me
send feedback
this
link
golden
again.
opportunity.
Thank you, ma'am. That was an awesome welcome. Sorry, vote of thanks. Here are some of the general instructions for the scholars. The next session starts by 12 o'clock. Can you join the link? Sir, thank you, sir.
Please send the feedback link because network issue is there. Please, again, this feedback link is you send, please. Please send. Network issue is there at coastal area Ratnagiri, ma'am. Please send. Feedback link.
The feedback link has been shared over in your chat box itself. Kindly give your valuable feedback, scholars.
Madam, from my side, one small request, madam. Hello.
Yeah, tell me. Reshma Ashok Kumar. Dr. C. Ashok Kumar.
Hello.
You're in line, kindly tell me. We couldn't hear you, Ashok Kumar, sir. Dr.
Madam, good morning, madam.
C. Ashok Kumar, sir, we couldn't hear you.
From my side, one small
The
request.
camera is on, your mic is also on.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, tell me, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me, sir. Can you hear me, sir? Yes, tell me, sir, please. I could hear you, sir.
Madam, from my side, good morning, madam.
Yeah, tell me, sir. Good morning, sir.
Hello, madam. I am audible, madam.
Yes, sir, you're audible, sir.
I am audible. Madam, regarding feedback link, madam.
Yes, sir.
From last 2 days, I didn't send the feedback link, madam.
Okay.
Even in Google Meet and YouTube also, I didn't get the feedback link, madam. Hello.
Okay, sir, no problem, sir. We will send you, sir. Just call to the coordinators, sir. They will send you the link through WhatsApp.
Hello.
No problem, sir. Sir, link, sir. You just
Madam,
call the
regarding
coordinators,
feedback,
sir.
madam, regarding feedback link, I didn't receive
Yes, sir,
feedback
that's what I'm
from
saying,
Google
sir.
Meet also in that YouTube also, madam.
Yes,
Is
sir,
there any
that's what I'm
technical
saying,
problem,
sir.
madam? Is there
That
any
will
technical
be
problem?
shared in your... Sir, that will be shared. No problem, sir. That will be shared in your WhatsApp.
Hello.
You just call the coordinator, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Hello.
Sir, can you hear me?
Okay, thank you, madam. Thank you, madam. Okay, thank you.
Okay, sir.